I still got my voter tag. Hey, good morning. Again, it's Jen. Hey, so my swimming class took a little longer, so I'm soaked, but I didn't want to miss you guys at the 10:30 hour. Let me move you up so I don't feel like I'm looking down. And so I wanted to do a quick training topic this morning. I know I said something about events, so I'll get that completed and I'll make sure and get that done before the end of the week so you guys can get that information. But I wanted to show you really quick on floating numbers. Now, when you do Facebook Lives, let me attach you so you guys can see me. Okay, hold on. I am in my studio. And when you do Facebook Live shows, a lot of times when you're holding stuff, your hands will be full holding a piece of jewelry. So if you guys are on, say hey. I just got done swimming, so I wanted to share with you really quick this tip this morning because I've got a busy day planned and I won't be able to catch you. So let me shut off my noise too. We don't want to be on noise. Here we go. Let me scroll up. So when you're doing a live show, sometimes it becomes really tough to hold a number. And then look, if you pop on right now, you don't see the number, right? So I learned how to create floating numbers, meaning they're up in the corner or wherever you have them. I always position my tripod so my number is up in the corner, which it's a little crazy right now. And then I'm able to show the jewelry. So if I'm talking and describing this piece of jewelry the whole time, if you pop on at any time during, you can see the number and you can go, oh, I want that 67, and you'll comment really fast. Or if you want to, if some of your peoples watch your replays and they want to pause the show to screenshot it, they got to be super quick if you're not showing that number. So it's really important to figure out how you can have floating numbers. I'm going to show you how I MacGyvered mine to make it work. But you want to be able to hold it. Another tip I'm going to tell you right at the moment, let me move this up a little, is be careful that you're not showing your pieces of jewelry too fast. Or you're like, hey, this is 67. You're like, wait, what? Where'd it go? Come back. Make sure you count. I count in my head to about 4 or 5 Mississippis. Remember in school when we learned about Mississippis? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Say it in your head. If you want to sing it out loud, that's totally fine. What's up, Jessicas? 2 Jessicas. So I count in my head. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4, and go slow. Go slow and describe it as you're showing it. But hold it up there so it focuses. Hey, Becky. But count to 4 or 5 Mississippis in your head before you take it down and show the next one. That's really important. The other thing I'm going to tell you, for those of you that might not have heard it, do you see my head is at the top? It's at the top of my screen, okay? It's not down here sitting. Hey, here's this piece of jewelry. What's the difference? For those of you on the phones, I know you know it. There's words right here. People are going to have to look at you through the words. Okay? Now, if you need your phone higher or lower, I use boxes. That's what I use, the paparazzi boxes. That's what I use. But you want to show your jewelry above that top word. Do you see that? All right, so that's how floating numbers. Let me show you how I do mine, okay? And I'm going to move the phone so it might shake a little here. Don't want to make you sick. This is my tripod. It's a cheesy one from Amazon. I want a new one, but it moves and it rotates. It's always loose though. It drives me bonkers. Here's my floating system. I'm a MacGyver kind of girl, MacGyver girl. And basically what I did, I use a shelving system and you can see my tripod's inside the square. This is my little setup where I work. It is a lovely mess, but that is how I roll, right? So here's my tripod here. My phone is back far enough so you can see it floating. I used, what do you guys guess? Oh yes, a ruler from the dollar store. It is taped on there so it won't fall off. Hi, Carol. I use another piece of tape to make a flap and this. Okay, just a snap, a heavy duty one. I've used clothespins before, but sometimes they fall off. So I found a tight one at a home improvement store. The other thing that I've used in the past, which you can see it hiding over here. Can you see it? Oh, can you see it? Oh, can you see it? Nope, you can't. It's fishing line. I used a piece of fishing line and I had it hung in front and then I would hang this hook on it so you would see it below. So you can use fishing line to create. You can't even see it. Get a piece of fishing line from somewhere. But the goal is when you're showing jewelry to be able to have that number. I'm putting you back here. Sorry. Welcome, welcome. The goal is, though, is to be able to have, see, my tripod spins all the time. I need a new one. If you guys have awesome tripods, share, come on, share with this girl. I need a new one. But if you're showing jewelry and you can leave that number up there for a little bit, you can hold it. The other night when I was doing a live show, someone had their, I think she had her husband, and they were able to print that number in the corner, which I thought was cool. I don't know what that is. It'd be neat to learn. But do you see how you can see that number and show the jewelry a lot better? That's my tip today. If you guys have tips, shout them out before, and I will pop off. I just went swimming, so I'm going to go get cleaned up before my work day starts. I hope you have an amazing day, even though you're a little crooked. Jen's crooked. Thanks for watching, tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Bye.